in the long run. Whoa, this dude can't even reach us because his model doesn't like descend.
All right, let's go.
Ow. And besides, Crescent Strike just activates so much faster than Void Tempest does.
You're no match for us.
Okay, we've done a couple fights now. You, and then you, and then you. Oops, got stuck on some geometry. That's also another thing I say a lot that a part of me wonders if people even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like whenever they design a game environment and there's like some random piece of like polygons sticking out, like for example like right here, like you can get trapped behind this and not even realize it, so I say I'm trapped on the geometry, but I could say just trapped behind random shit that's on the floor. That happens a lot in another game where you just like get stuck on random corners that you don't see. And I'll say, oh, I'm stuck on the geometry. And it happens a lot in... I think I must have like developed that saying whenever I was playing Dragon Age, because I feel like it happens a lot in that game. Impaling Heaven. Ow.
You're no match for us.
Man, those rock golems give a lot of experience, though. Yeah, depending on how much experience this next thing gives us, it's gonna level us up. Level up, I mean these two right here. Anise and Tyr. Oh man, how unlucky. This is Stretchido, I think? No, Streforte. Take care of the caster first. Still got energy blast off even though he's dead. Let's see, 229 health, so that's slightly over 10%. Heavy hit, immunity, speed cast, stat boost, angel's tear, glory, auto aid, resilience, super chain, rear guard 2. She's insane. Okay, so Natalia, then Jade, then Guy. Then Jade. And then Guy. Excuse me. That's like I said. Insane character. I mean, her combos aren't all that, but like, she literally gets all the AD skills. And at this point, she already has glory and she has resilience, so she cannot be staggered at all. Unless it's a Mystic Art. Like, Mystic Art's always staggered, but... You used to be able to get out of them if you got lucky in, like, Tales of Symphonia. Like, you can walk out of Indignation Judgment because the first half of it is lightning damage, and if you absorb it, you can walk out of it. They changed that in this game. Like, it turns to its own little, like, cutaway so that, like, you can't escape it. Can't escape its damage. Delight, roll! Blessed drops. Double kill. Okay, there's a chest back here. Free life bottle, that's always nice. Especially since we had to use a couple of them during that last fight. Always have 10 on hand just in case shit goes awry. But yeah, this game you definitely are like money starved, feels like. To me anyway. Because your ability to make money doesn't come until way later. Which one gives us the discount? I could probably put Emperor's Best Friend on, or whatever it is. There's a title that gives us shop discounts, but I forget which one it is. I'll look it up here in a sec, because I could be using that. I think Annis has one that does that.
The difference is so obvious.
Okay, so these two are both gonna level up. There's no getting around that. So who needs 2D? Put Grandiose on you, and put Largamente, I mean Lunatito on you. Almost got turned around. Is this another thing I can't pick up? No, Carmine Chamber, which is a red one. Like after a while you could like max it out to the point where you can put that shit like on everything if you wanted. Carmine Chambers for the most part just increase how much damage something does. Limited. So if it's like a spell that you use a lot that's like really fast to cast, like I put it on limited, for example, just because you can do a lot of damage with that spell. But it's really up to you, however you want to do it. Absolutely flawless. Immunity, Mind Up, Angel's Tear, Glory, Auto Aid, Rearguard 2. Now to not to block ever again. It's still a good idea to block, to just reduce the damage you take, but I can't be stopped anymore in terms of combos. Okay, so Battle, C-Core, take this off, take that off. Put Padalanto on you. In that order.
Shall we?
Infernal Prison. Can't stop me anymore. Now I'm gonna tell you why. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Cobalt Chamber. What was the name of that movie? Ain't nothing gonna stop us. It was one of those like furry movies with animals trying to make it in Hollywood. Nothing's gonna stop us. But I don't remember. One of the many, many films from my childhood. Impaling Heaven.
The difference is so obvious.
Almost done. There's just... I think this is pretty much it. There's going to be an area over here that has a... one of those heal save spots that I'm unsure of whether or not I want to use because I'm going to have to get Luke killed if I use it.
Let's go.
Nothing's gonna stop it. Defenseless.
Oh, very well.
Lightning tempest. Oh, everybody's gonna run back and then run all the way over here.
Difference is so obvious.
Now I'm gonna tell you why. Shit gets stuck in your head, man. Bloody howling. Go ahead and put this back on.
You're no match for us.
I just love it. I love HP up and TP up. Okay, so we're all gonna level from this. 58, 56, 66, 44, 56. So 2D will stay on her. He should take... Either I leave him with Parlanto. And yeah, his other stats are gonna miss. I guess I can do that. It's gonna suck, but what can you do? She could also use Parlanto. Could put Largamente on her. Which is kind of lame because normally she'd get a decent level up if it wasn't a boss fight, but what can you do? Okay, so we're pretty much gonna wait. Let me take you out. Here's the trick. I could take Anis out and bring in Jade. And have it 3 in the back, 1 in the front. I guess I could do that. First of all, let's do this and then get what's his name killed. Battle. Let's do this first. Now I'm gonna tell you why. Nothing's gonna stop us. I got a text message. I should check that real quick to make sure it's not important. No, it's a little unprofessional. Oh, it was my sister sending me a picture of Lenny. I know she's having her struggles too. She was closer to my dad than I was. Part of me feels like in some ways, there was a silver lining to us not having that great of a relationship, because I probably would have been much more devastated than I was. I feel like it's an awful thing to say that, like, you know, you don't really miss somebody. You were used to them being there and being kind of self-centered and annoying. Like, the dude was a bipolar schizophrenic. So I understand that he had mental issues. That much I understand, but like there's only so much that you can say, okay, well the devil made him do it type thing. Okay, this fight, I think they can actually do their mystic arts, so this shit's actually going to be pretty dangerous. But do I miss him? No. If I had to stop and be honest with myself and say, no, I don't. But I know that my mom loved him and he was handy around the house, even though as he was getting older, he was unable to really work on stuff like he used to, and even just doing simple stuff like repairing the shower and stuff like that was like too much for him. Am I gonna touch this? Ooh, thank goodness. It was too much towards the end, so... But I've been, you know, I struggle with myself thinking like, damn, does that make me like super cold-hearted? Like, is it wrong of me to have chosen my own mental health and my own self-preservation to like completely cut him off from me emotionally? Like, I have those thoughts still every now and again, like, should I have just been nicer? Should I have been this? Should I have been that? But ultimately, I needed to be there mentally, and I needed to be strong for my mother and my sister because they were too nice. And they were always letting him have his way, like whether it be borrow money from them or do whatever he wanted. They'd always say, oh, well, it's on him if he does this, it's on. And that was another thing why I was like, I knew that my mother, when this day came, it's just this day arrived sooner than any of us thought it would. Like every time, you know, she'd lend him money or she'd do this or do that, I'd say, you know, you're just giving in to, you're helping him destroy himself. And all she would ever say, well, if that's what he wants to do, I'm not, you know, he's gonna pay me back money and give me this much back in return, and blah blah blah. And even if that's true, I knew that she would feel guilt about that. I knew that she would, you know, in a sense, hate herself for it. 20, how much just... Only 8? That's insane. And so it's like, I never, you know, it wasn't my place to say anything. So I didn't, because, you know, she was letting me live here too, just as much as she was letting him. Even if I never stole from her, even if I never did anything bad to her, she would always let him live here and do what he wanted. You don't want to be too close to this dude once he gets low health, because he can and will use his mystic art. And I do not want to get killed by him. Don't drag in the sand!
Loose thy blade and run mine enemies through. Thunderblade!
You don't know what's gonna happen. You're gonna kill somebody. Well, she had it coming, let's be honest. She was just standing there, being a nuisance to him. She 100% had that shit coming. Yeah, when he gets to really low health, he'll do his Mystic card, so you don't want to be around there for that, because it will kill you, like it killed her. And she had it coming for sure, because she was just casting in his face, being disrespectful. Thunderblade! He also does his Mystic Guard, so you don't want to be next to that shit, because it will probably kill you. Also, during boss fights, I don't want her doing that. Even though it only costs 8, I'd rather her use that shit for what she's supposed to use it for. Okay, getting awfully close. Oh god, when's he gonna do it? Chain magic. Guess he's not going to? Okay, cool. It's like, we all knew he was gonna do a Akashic Torment, at least I knew. Mind Up, OL Boost, Glory, Super Chain, Taunt, Critical Up, Void Attack, Lucky Magic, Magic Guard Plus, Life Healer, Item Pro, Resurrect, Blood Spirit,